Hello everybody, this is Noxious here, and welcome to Nox Survives, and this is the season of scares. And I'm doing a short video for you about the different things I'm going to be getting up to during this October Halloween season. It's very exciting, and I'm going to run through everything, what I'm going to be doing. I'll give you a quick list now, and then I'll timestamp everything, and you can go on and watch things in more detail about what I'll be doing. First of all, on the 7th of October, I'm going to the London Dungeons, and although I cannot film inside, I will be giving you my full review and a full guide of everything that happens within the dungeon. And then next, on the 9th of October, I will be going to the Fear Island, which is run by Fantasy Island, and I'll be doing the VIP event, which is just an evening for vloggers and press, etc., and give us an idea of what the event is going to actually be like. Next, I'll be going to Alton Towers, where we all know Alton Towers. It's the Scarefest, their Halloween event, and I'll be doing the various scare mazes, the scare zone they've got going. And after Alton Towers, I'll be heading to Warwick Castle. I'm missing the Halloween event because that comes 2 days after I'm going. I couldn't fit it in at the right time, so we're going to have a look around the spooky castle, and we'll have our own spooky little time. Next, I'll be going to Thorpe Park, and I'm very excited about this one. This is top of my list, and because it's top of my list, I have booked 2 days. I'll be going on the Thursday and the Friday. That is the Fright Nights Festival. And the last thing I've got planned is Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach's Fairground Frights, and that is a new event for this year, so I'm looking forward to that because it's local to me. And that's about all I've got definitely planned, but I think I'm going to do a few family events that are local to me, and I'm hoping to pop into Pleasurewood Hills as well, and maybe a couple more surprises along the way. And don't forget, I'll be playing some games. I'll be playing some horror games. Oh yes, on here and over on Twitch. So don't miss out on them. And let's go into a bit more depth of these events that I'll be doing. That's better. A bit more light. So the London Dungeon, it takes you through different scenes with live actors, and there'll be parts of London's history, like Guy Fawkes, Sweeney Todd, the Plague, and of course Jack the Ripper. And it'll take you through different scenes, different scares along the way. So I'm looking forward to that. It's the first time I've done the London one. I've done the Alton Towers dungeon and the Blackpool dungeon, but I think this is the bigger of the lot. Tickets are £24, and it is adults only, so no children allowed at this one. It's a bit too scary. They also have a escape room, which is £22, and it lasts 60 minutes. We won't be doing the escape room, and yeah, I think we're going to have a good day on that one. And then I'm going to go to the VIP event for Fear Island, and they've sent me an email inviting me to this event, and I'm just going to read a little piece of what's going on. The night will commence at 6 o'clock, when attendees will be met with a glass of Prosecco and canapes on arrival, followed by 6:30 a thrilling preview of the spectacular Circus of Screams performance. The Circus of Screams, a place full of nightmares and very bad dreams. It's fun for the family, but come at a cost. You'll have lots of laughter, but your sanity's lost. For spooky circus madness and comedy galore, see the spectacular production. You'll be screaming for more. Oh, nice little scary poem. So could be all sorts of comedy, scariness. I don't know how much of a circus it is, but we'll see. It sounds like it'll be a good event, and that's just the one show for the VIP event, and that's all that's happening. It's basically go in there, give you a little taster of what's going to be happening, and you get your free tickets for the main events to go whenever you like. So I'm very looking forward to that. It's the first time I've ever been invited to a VIP event, and I'm really pleased they invited me, so thank you to Fantasy Island. Next is Fear Island. It's a theme park called Fantasy Island, and the event is called Fear Island. They're going to have 3 scare mazes, or in America you call them houses, scare houses, I think, or haunted houses. Comment below, let me know which is correct. And the first maze is Disturbed I Am. I'll just read you a brief outline of this. Blackwood Peak Sanatorium is under lockdown following Dr. Marshall's failed experiment attempt to bring the dead back to life. Instead of a modern-day Frankenstein, he has become trapped in a zombie nightmare of his own making. Neither dead or alive, the crazed patients have seized control, running riot in the ward and allowing only live food supplies access to the building. Ooh. So this sounds quite good. It's obviously it's set in a hospital. Some mad doctor has created loads of zombie type things. The next maze is House of Voodoo. I'll just read this. Voodoo priestess Delphine has invoked an ancient curse across the mist-clad bayou, bringing the lands of the living dead dangerously close together. A deathly glow now pervades the walkways and rivers inside the House of Voodoo. Cursed. Will you escape or be lost for eternity in a never-ending nightmare? Ooh. So this is obviously voodoo-based, set around swamps. So this looks quite spooky. The last maze they've got is The Haunting. Fear has gripped the inhabitants of Gallowgate after the corpse of the local cunning woman Alice Rutterkin was accidentally exhumed outside the castle wall. Disturbed from her eternal rest, the spirit of the witch is consumed with vengeance, hell-bent on revenge and bringing a terrifying possession to the castle in The Haunting. Oh, so it's a ghost looking for revenge. That sounds good. Okay, so I'm looking forward to all 3 of these. Not only do they have scare mazes, they have free shows as well. I'll just let you know about the shows. The first show is the Circus of Screams, which is what was at the VIP event, where I've told you about already. Next is a projection show, Fear Island Mountain Show. Yeah, which is a projection onto a building. And last is Ghoul School. I think this is a more family-friendly one, this one. All our Fear Island fans will be able to attend Ghoul School. Polly the pesky poltergeist and Wolfie the wily werewolf need your help to become the scariest ghouls in town. It'll be too good to miss. Join us for spooktacular fun. This is a show 3 times a day for the whole family. And that's pretty much it. Obviously we've got all the rides that we can go on, and it's from 10 o'clock until 6 o'clock. So it's not night rides, but should be good fun all the same. Okay, next is Alton Towers. It really needs no introduction. Alton Towers, it's the biggest theme park in the UK. And it's open from 10 o'clock until 9 o'clock. So we'll be getting some night rides on some rides, especially Wicker Man, my favourite. And we have 4 scare mazes. I'll be doing all 4. There's also Alton Towers Dungeon. I won't be going there this time, but I've done it before. So if you'd like a little review, comment below if you think I should add a little review of when I've done it before. I could also compare it to other ones as well. But the scare mazes for this year, brand new for this year, is Freak Show Toxic Junction. Now this is an outside maze, and it seems to be in a scrapyard, junkyard, but with demented clowns running around. That sounds really interesting. Next is Darkest Depths. It's a pirate themed. It's one I haven't done yet, even though it was there last year. I decided not to go because it was a family maze, and I thought, oh, it won't be too scary. But I've heard really good things about this, so I'm expecting a lot from this one this year. Next is the Attic of Terror. It's my favourite maze so far, actually. I got the biggest scares, not just jump scares, but actual panic. I was so scared at some of the things in there. I'll talk about it later on in the actual vlog. But yeah, I really enjoyed this last year, and I'm looking forward to it again, and I hope they do just as good. Next is Altonville Mine Tour. That is obviously in a mines. I don't know how they're going to change it for the COVID because it seems quite tight, but it's another indoor maze, so we'll just have to wait and see how it compares to last year's. Last year was okay. There's some very good theming in there, but yeah, we'll see what that's like. Other things that's going on around the park, the scare mazes are upcharge attractions, but there's also free attractions that's going on. In the CBeebies land, there's the Monsters Ball. I won't be visiting that, but that's something for the children. There's also the Freaky Fun Zone, which is also for the children. I think they do storytelling and that sort of thing, so that would be fun. There's also the Alton Ancestors, who do dance routines every now and again, or just walk around giving people little frights. You'll see them on Tower Street. They also hang around by Jewel as well. I'm not sure if they're going to be other places or not. We'll wait and see. And new for this year is Garden Lights Walk, Whispering Souls. Now, I've watched a vlog of Theme Park Worldwide who's taken a little walk around the gardens, and there is loads of lights everywhere. This isn't just one or two trees being lit up. This is a big attraction they're putting on, I guess, to spread out people, because the gardens are so big. They want people to walk around and spread out everywhere. This is in the COVID period. We don't want to put people grouped together. So I think this is a fantastic thing they're doing, not only for COVID reasons, but in general. This garden is going to look amazing. I'm so excited to see what they do for this. And that's about all for Alton Towers. It's one of my most anticipated events, of course. So stay tuned for that vlog. And then next we've got Warwick Castle. Now, I'm not there, like I said before, I'm not there for the Halloween event. Hopefully I'll see some bits of theming around and see what's going on, but I'll try and get a little spooky feel and just tell you about the castle anyway. It's somewhere we've always wanted to go and haven't been yet, so we'll be going there straight after, the day after we go to Alton Towers. And then later on that week, on the Thursday and Friday, we're going to be going to Thorpe Park, my favourite park in the UK, and it's my most anticipated fear attraction. The attraction's called Fright Night's Fearstival. This year they've only got 2 mazes, but they've got scare zones everywhere. I haven't even counted how many scare zones they've got, because they've got loads of them. They've got actors walking around, and I'll tell you what's going on. Let's start with the mazes. First of all, they've got Platform 15. It's an old favourite that's coming back. Both of these mazes are outdoors, and they're up charges of £10 each, so hopefully they're very good. But Platform 15 is coming back, but it's very different. Normally you walk one way, but this year they're going to send you in the other way, and they've got lots of different things going on with theming, and so I'm guessing they're going to have a very different story, and it's going to be a lot of fun, I hope. Next is Roots of Evil. We don't know too much about this, thinking it might be some sort of creatures been taken over by plants, something like that. We don't really know. We've seen some pictures of people in UV, so it might be kind of like a UV type thing. Who knows? This is kind of a new thing we don't really know what's happening, so we'll just have to wait and see. There's also the cinema, which is doing Screenplex Cinema, and I've been to this 2 years in a row now, and it's just a movie and they show a film. But this year, I think they've got actors in there. I believe they're going to be putting actors in the cinema while you're watching a horror movie, and you won't know about it, so shh, keep it quiet. I'm not going to tell my wife this either, so unless she watches this video she won't know. But but I think they'll have people sitting behind you and giving you a scare jump now and again. So this could be quite interesting. It could be quite fun and something you don't expect. Something they haven't done before. So we're looking forward to that. I'll give one of the movies a go. And next is we have a roaming group of actors, and they're called the Crows. These are going to be some weird scarecrows. If you think of the scarecrow in Batman Begins, kind of like that, a weird Hessian mask, and that sort of thing they're going for. So it'll be quite scary, and these could be anywhere. There's no zones for them. They're just roaming. They might jump out of the bushes. Who knows? They'll even talk. They might have dummies, scarecrow dummies around the place, and then they might be them next to them, and who knows where they might pop up. So I'm hoping for some really good scares from these guys. Next is Terror Amity High School Sucks. This is back again. It's high school vampires. They do a dance show. They have their own area they roam around in. They scare people. They put on a dance show every hour, I think. So they're back again. But to counter that, this year we have something new, which is The Howling, Lycanthorpe High. And these are obviously werewolves. So we've got a rival school. We've got the Vampire School and the Lycan School. So there could be a good rivalry going on. Whether they meet or not, we don't know yet. It's still kept quiet about that sort of thing. So we don't know, but we think there might be a DJ. It's looking like there's going to be a school bus and there's going to be a DJ, and so in their area it's going to be very dancing, everyone dancing together, and good feel area kind of thing. So there's that. Next there's a Festival Arena, which is kind of clowns but not quite clowns. A mysterious menagerie has rolled into the heart of the island, but it's all just smoke and mirrors. Step into the dusty, dilapidated Festival Arena. Witness the notorious compere and their freakish cast astonish and disturb their willing spectators. This cabaret of carnage may sound fun, but will leave you shaking in fear or grinning in awe. Ooh. So it's not quite clowns. This is more cabaret. You could think more maybe sword swallowers, maybe magicians, hypnotists, that sort of thing. Not the classic clown. So this could be very different. I'm quite liking the sound of that. And another scare zone. Yes, there's more scare zones. Another scare zone is Creek Freaks Unchained. Now, anyone who went to a Freak Creek Massacre, that is the most intense scare maze I've ever done. I think they had like 4 chainsaws and running around chasing you. But this time, they're on the loose. They have got their own scare area. You're not going through their maze. They're going to be set loose on the public, so this is going to be a lot of fun and quite scary. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch other people as well in this one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Creek Freaks Unchained. And the last one is the Swarm Invasion. This is around the Swarm area, and if you know the story of the Swarm, it's a UFO attack on London. And I'm guessing they're going to be the aliens running around. We haven't seen these guys yet, so I think there's going to be quite highly story-based, this one. And, yeah, these aliens are going to be running around chasing people, abducting people maybe. Who knows what they're going to be doing. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with on this. So, as you can see, I'm really excited for Thorpe Park, and don't miss my live stream on Twitch for this one, because we're there for 2 days. So one day I'll film a vlog, my first day, so I'll get the immediate reactions of everything that's happening. The next day, when I know things a bit better, I'll do a live stream on Twitch, and that's going to be a lot of fun, especially with these live actors. So yeah, join me for that. Make sure you put it in your diary. Friday the 22nd of October. I would guess from around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock time. Put it in your diary. Make sure you're there for my live stream on Twitch. Okay, next, last of all, the last thing I've actually got booked is Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach Fairground Frights. This is brand new. They've not done a Fright Nights Fear Halloweeny thing before. It's on for 4 days. Tickets are £17 if you want to go. I think I'm going to be going to the press event. I've still got to hear more from them, but I've been in contact with them and they're quite keen to do a press event. And they're not going to have scare mazes as a massive thing. They're going to have some live actors wandering around. They're going to have projections on the roller coaster and in the ghost train and the fun house. They're going to have live actors. So I think they're going to do it more family but aimed. But it's going to be quite good. I think hopefully they do a good job. And definitely go and support them, because I'd like to see them continue doing this. Because they've got some good areas. Imagine them using the snails as a scare maze. That would be amazing. They've got some nice dark areas, outdoor areas. That could be a really good thing for them to do in the future. They've got some good areas they can work with for mazes. Hopefully they do well with this event and they decide to go ahead and do some more Halloween events. Now, there's other things I could be doing. I'm not going to say now. I'd like to go to Pleasurewood Hills maybe. They haven't got a lot going on this year, but I'd like to be there to see what they're doing. And that's about it. Scaresville, the Haunted Village, did offer me 2 complimentary tickets. And thank you very much for that. But unfortunately, because of some of the restrictions the government has brought in now, they changed it recently. They can't go ahead with their event, and the same with Primeval, which is local to me, which I'd planned to go to. They can't do their event anymore because of these new restrictions. So they've both been cancelled, unfortunately. But I want to say thank you to Kentwell Hall and the staff there who did offer me tickets to go for free, and that was very kind of them. And next year I'll definitely go, providing this horrible situation is all over. So that's about it. This is probably a longer video than I expected it to be, but I did want to kind of give you a full explanation of things I'm doing. But let's not forget, I'm going to be doing videos of gaming and live streams of gaming as well. I might even get a few friends to play some multiplayer scary games. We'll see. But like I said, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, and you'll be able to get notified of when I do things like this. But this is going to be a bit of a spooky month. I hope you enjoy it. Comment below if there's anything you think I should be doing, any games you think I should be playing. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, because subscribers make me very happy. And we'll see you in another video. So goodbye. Bye bye.